Night Baseball on the show from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball. It comes your way next. Starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So here is Ryan Keene, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. And now, Javier Baez looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. That's the ball.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And a dive, but he's back in there. To the plate now, Cedric Mullins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 17 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this, Max Scherzer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, we're looking at a real... He does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball. They cannot miss it. You can't allow yourself to get deep in the count and have to deal with off-speed stuff exploding out of the zone. You get 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, what I like to refer to as count leverage. You have to find a way to move traffic with the heater.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And now in the box, Brandon Crawford. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes in the game.
Scherzer into the windup. 0-1 on its way. On the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman, number 19.
And now the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year, 9 homers, 27 driven in. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Wisdom stands at second with no outs. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs is definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
The batter will be Spencer Torkelson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next, it'll be Adam Eaton to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Scherzer comes set. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Past battles with Scherzer, he's 1 for 3. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
And another foul ball. A pause. And the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. There's Baez. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready now for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but He certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and a couple RBIs. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Donovan.
Next, here is Donovan Solano. Here's the first pitch. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Third inning, no score to this point. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
At the plate now, Ryan Keene. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Solano on third. Keene is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. High and deep to straightaway right. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in next, Cedric Mullins, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1.
Oh, kick back.
One ball and two strikes the count. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The O's lead this thing 2-0.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the first pitch. Eric Haas is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Still 2-2. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this. Here's
Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 5 homers and 19 driven in. Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. Baez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Now at the plate, here is Victor Reyes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
No strike. Ball, that's off the plate.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So here's Trey Mancini.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam. Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now to bat, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So a full count now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Pedro Severino, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0. Softly hit to short. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Harold Castro. First pitch on the way. His Guess he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way.
At the ball.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's out number one.
The batter, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
So bases are empty with one out now. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Here's the first pitch.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Keene is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Todd started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of power.
1-2 now. Scherzer into the windup. Here's his offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in once again is Donovan Solano. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way. Push to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So next to bat will be Ryan Keene. He doubled his last time up. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Here's Javier Baez. And a ball, 1-0. Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And he is out on the tag. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next, it'll be Cedric Mullins, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game that's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Baez breaks from first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Second base. Got us there. Go.
First pitch of the AB now. Jonathan Scope will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The Wind up and the 0-1.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fastball just missed above the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Spencer Torkelson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Baez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 9, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece to the right side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Kyle Funkhauser takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Kyle.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. It was a walk in his last trip. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scope is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Anthony Santander. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now a sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. So stepping in is Eric Haas to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Reined in. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Next to hit is Robbie Grossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Reyes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Jose Cisnero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67.
So now here is Ryan Mountcastle. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Narvaez will come on as a pinch hitter.
For the Orioles, number 11, Omar.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Cisnero is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 2-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Next up is Donovan Solano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now here's the first offering. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
0-1, here it comes.
1-1.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, Ryan Keane.
Now it'll be Ryan Keane singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Pulled toward right center field. Reyes finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Narvaez will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the DH, Harold Castro.
The designated hitter, Harold.
Now here's the first offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Mullins has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Next up, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Ripped down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and now it'll kick around in the corner, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
To the plate now, Patrick Wisdom, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that misses. 2-1. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
That'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
1-1, here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Hard hit ball to short. Baez has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Tigers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 63.
Now into the box, Javier Baez. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. And stepping in, Cedric Mullins. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A dive, but he's back. Runner's going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an out.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the first pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Orioles settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Orioles lead it 4-0. Garen O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56. Garen O'Day. Leading up for the Tigers, the first baseman.
In now, Spencer Torkelson. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Adam Eaton digging in next, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Fouled off. Again, another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in next, Eric Haas. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Inside ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Keene gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping up is Ryan Mountcastle. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now here's the first offering. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
1-0 count. Here it is.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next to stand in is Narvaez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Donovan Solano, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
At the plate now, Ryan Keene. Left side, but well fouled. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Tigers nothing. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Here's the first pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Max Scherzer in line for the victory, barring a late collapse here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
To third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next to the Tigers, the 7th fielder, Victor Reyes.
Next for the Tigers, Victor Reyes. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Harold.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now here's the first offering.
0-1.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's just out.
Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Max Scherzer earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.